it on? Is it on? Oh no. Is it on? What have I done? Oh no. Is it on? What have I done? Oh no. Is it on? What have I done? Oh no. Is it on? What have I done? Oh no. Is it on? What have I done? Oh no. Is it on? What have I done? Oh no. Hello? Is it on? Hello? Is it on? Oh, I guess. Okay, I can listen to stream if I mute desktop audio. Guys, why did I think this was a good idea? All right. I believe everything's working properly. Okay, now hear my own voice is tripping me out. I need to stop this. Where's the VTuber? It's right there. God, the video delay it's so bad. Yeah, sorry. This is my ultra realistic 3D model. It's some new tech, never before seen. All right. I did not realize that. If you look closely, look out the delay. No, I need to look at it in OBS. Right here, it says like using droidcam.app like upside down in white letters. I did not I did not know that was there. Because like I don't have my webcam is like really shitty, so I'm just using my phone like as my camera. Uh it's just currently attached like to the end of my sword right here. And then for the mic, all I have is the AirPod mic. Yeah, no. The AirPod mic it is surprisingly good. Like, I mean, you could Apple products are like expensive, but they're pretty good quality. The phone is an Android though. Because like every other, um, I don't like the in-ear ones. They poke in your ear, it just feels weird. This is the only shape that I like. Okay, um, 20 people. That's about what I hoped for. So honestly, we're on track so far. Uh, okay. All right. Let's just start talking about OffKai Expo. Um, OffKai Expo is honestly like one of the best cons. Um, I think just in general, well, certainly for VTuber fans because it's like it's the VTuber con. So the difference between OffKai Expo and every other con is that like at OffKai, every single person you see there is a VTuber fan. So like even though you're technically like in different fandoms because you watch different VTubers, like you would watch different anime or whatever. But it's all like VTubers different because it's all like the same thing, right? So there's like a sense of like camaraderie. Um, that's just different from every other con. And then there's such like a higher percentage of people that you know. Like there's what 6,900 attendees. I probably knew like well, I'm probably friends with like 50 of them, and then I know like 150, and then I've probably talked to like 200 to 300 of them before. So it's like it's a very interesting experience because like you're just walking down a random hall and then you're just constantly passing by people that you know. You know, DD is paying for the wallet. Um, yeah, I honestly spent very little money at OffKai. I think the only things I bought was like the the Rudisha cert, and I picked up a Doobie Hoppy that I already paid for. And then the meeting groups I went to were free, and I think the biggest thing was the food costs. Always miss on tweets. Yeah, no. Next time you see me, just feel free to stop me, uh, and have a chat. It's fine. It's happened like hundreds of times at this point, so don't worry about it. Oh, my screen's going dark. Oh, what's up, Rune? Um, yeah, like I went into this con like hoping to see you again at AFO. Yes, I will. I will be at New York. I will be at All for One. Um, I have one of the tickets locked down already. It is on my Ticketmaster account, and the other one will get that sorted. Anyone's at a room party? What room party was it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I specifically put the chat over here directly next to the camera. I'm just looking at the YouTube one. What was it saying? Yeah, honestly, like the biggest expense at cons for me is honestly the food, because people like no, where was it? I think at uh someone dressed as a rat selling drinks. That could be any number of different people. Yeah, I think in Atlanta we went to like um Korean barbecue, and it was like $70, and I'm like, cannot be doing this at cons. Like, it's too much. Like, people keep wanting to go like izakayas and like yakiniku and stuff. Like in the U.S. where it's way more expensive. Where I'm like, can't we just wait until we go to Japan where it's so much cheaper? Like, so what I ate this weekend. You bought a Bring Your Message ticket from me. Awesome. Um, actually, the only cheap place I could find at OffKai. Anyone else go to Campus Burgers to eat? The burgers were like $3 or $4. I saw that, I was like, and no way, this is cheaper than like anywhere near where I live or any other con I've been to. My life 4 times, yeah, right? So I went there, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna be eating here the whole weekend. And so that's what I did. I ate there the whole weekend. I went there on Thursday, and then I went there on Friday, and then I went on Saturday, and I think they were closed on Sunday. Yeah, they were closed on Sunday, which is they ran out of meat. Oh, you were the last one served? Nice. But yeah, that's understandable. They were Like the word, I think the word just got around very quickly about the campus burgers. I think on Sunday I decided to splurge and I bought like a $20 pizza, which is like the entirety of everything else I spent on food that weekend. Pizza was not good though. You know, stream. Oh yeah, didn't she do like? Was she the one that did like a stream recommending like food in San Jose or something? Um, yeah, it's once in a while, like, and then I think at another con we went to like a ramen place, and it was like $25. And I'm like, yeah, it was good ramen, but like when I go to Japan, that shit's like $10. Did I go to Oshi Bar? No, I did not go to Oshi Bar. Um, Everyone at PAX went to the same Whataburger, so we just left. What they hang out their homies to dry? That's just gonna make it worse. No, when was Oshi Bar? That was on Sunday night or Saturday night. I don't know. I had too much else going on. I cannot go to everything. And then and none of my it was Friday. Yeah, I don't think any of my Oshis were at the Oshi Bar. So one of my friends tried to go, but then he like came in late, and then they wouldn't let him in. The security like yeah, the security guy was like, "Oh, you can't come in and out." He's like, "Oh, but I just got here." The security was like, "Yeah, you still can't come in." No, he had a ticket, so he's like getting a refund. He had to get a refund. They wouldn't let him in. Yeah, it's messed up. He'd ask on Twitter like, "Yo, can I get a refund?" I don't know. I mean, in my experience, security at like events are not always on the same page as event organizers. I remember at for Phantom Thief, like I was the first in line, and then I had my pen lights, my E-lights with me, and then the security's like, "Oh, like you can't bring those in," and I'm sitting here like we like the venue organizers they confer a special exception that everyone can bring pen lights, and like every single person in this line has pen lights, so you cannot like you cannot do that. That's not gonna work. And then someone was walking up to say hi, and then they brought out like their phone showing like the tweet to the security person. That's like, yeah, like they said specifically you can allow pen lights, and then security was like, oh well, okay, I guess. Actually, yeah. So then they're not um on the same page. Ghost Road. Oh, for the lift? No, the lift was they didn't tell me not to lift. In the water pit, they lifted, and the security came to them to tell them not to lift. Like even though like it was like approved, but again, security not on the same page. It's like, hey, you can't do that. I mean, they're just doing the job. They don't know. It's like it's the venue. You're running the venue that are not communicating everything like to the security. But like, was I able to bring them in the end? Yes. Like after we showed them the tweet, then they let us in. Four different security departments this year. Yeah, that makes because you have like the Francis Center, and then like one of the hotels and the other hotel, and then OffKai security. Yeah, that sounds like a mess. Um, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, because for Phantom Thief, I was in the front like the whole time, but I wanted to go to the bathroom at some point, and on my way back, I stopped by the water pit for like one song. And I stopped by there right after they had tried to do the lift, and like they were talking about like, oh, like we can't lift at all. Like they told us not to. Like, what the heck? And I'm sitting there like, we had already pre-planned a lift, uh, um, for like one of the songs for Triangle Dreamer. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Then I went back to the front, and then instead of doing like the lift for the full Gachikoi Kojo, I think we just did it for the second half, just so we get it real quick up and down, just in case they wanted to do anything. But I think it was like it was quick enough that like they didn't see it, so I did not get in trouble at all. Yeah, shout out to Wabon for lifting my whole ass self. Amazed we had a Moss this year. Um, yeah, I was not part of that, but we did a. It looks like fun. I think we did a little bit at Anime Impulse. Did a little mosh for one of the songs. I don't know. Moscow shut down. Yeah, because when it's like, I think moshing is supposed to be more like pre-planned and deliberate, but when it's like spontaneous and like not everyone in the media surrounding is like down with it, then that's when it can. Bad idea with pen lights? Yeah, yeah, I guess if you mosh, you do have a chance to like break your pen lights. I've broken two pen lights already. The one of the pen lights I broke was just from like smacking them together while clapping. Like you try to like use your fist as a barrier while you're holding them, but like I missed it and smacked them against each other, and then broke I broke my breaker XXX pen, which is ironic. Deaf after Kitty set. Yes, I was also deaf after Kitty set. But yeah, moshing. I think they also happened at Grimoire. Um, people like people were talking about doing a mosh for full following, but then again, it was like spontaneous, and then like it was like not. I heard it was not controlled like at all. So I mean, I'm sure it's fun, but also like probably gone in the way of as some people or like bumped into some people that didn't want to be bumped into. So I think we need to be more like organized about it, like have a designate a specific area like beforehand. Just keep everyone safe. Wait, you were listening outside OffKai Live, just sitting on the floor? That's funny. Yeah, I remember I was like reading, but I didn't know exactly what moshing was. I was reading up on it, and I guess it's like a whole culture where it's like they have designated people like on the edges of the area. They're like if people like are bouncing around and come out, they like push them back in and stuff. Um, and then whenever people fall down, like everyone stops, picks them up. So sounds kind of similar to like the Woda Pit, which I guess is named after like the mosh pit. Someone I talked to actually did like fall down during the mosh, and they're like, yeah, they stopped to help me get back up, but like they're like, yeah, I don't think I weigh enough to mosh. I'm like, yeah, that's understandable. Your wig came off during the mosh. Well, that's how you know it was a good mosh, right? Um, group Discord couldn't go to OffKai. I was watching the stream together in VC. Yeah, that's that's pretty wholesome. That's always nice. Because I think last year they didn't stream it, and this year they did. Um, so yeah, it's nice that they were able to stream it. I think it streamed some of the other concerts as well. Did I attend the Zeta Story panel? Um, I unfortunately did not because I was lining up for the wristband for the Doobie meet and greet. Like that was one of the overlaps. Like I think there's mostly not too many overlaps this con, but um, there were some. So I did end up missing the Data Story panel, and I missed the most of the VJRA concert. And then I also missed the uh, Colin Mix panel with Mint, and then I also missed. Well, that was because of a conflict. But then I also missed the Wodige panel because I was tired. I just slept. I slept in a little bit. You missed all but one meet and greet? Like official ones or unofficial ones? I get grams from the tallest fuck GG cosplay with Pit Vipers. I got like the little tiny grams. Someone had like a big bag of them. I got one of those. I honestly don't remember like who I got everything from because so many people were handing out stuff. Like I'm just like, oh, cool, thanks, and then put them out of a shoebox. I think it could have been. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there are multiple people handing out grams. I have like three different like little BB printouts or the 3D printed. I have so many of those. There's a lot of GG cosplayers. Yeah, I feel like I saw at least 4 or 5 different ones. 3D printed grams. Yeah, there is different poses for them. So I think I did get one of those. Am I hitting any of the solo lives happening in Japan? Well, Kanata's solo live is before All for One. It's like the week before, or a week and a half before. It's on the 13th. So I don't know if I'll have the funds to be able to go to that. Because like before before All for One, I'm going to Otakon on like August 9th, 10th. And then 2 weeks after that is All for One. But then Kanata's solo live is in between those. So I literally have to like go to the East Coast and then like go all the way back to Japan and then go all the way back to the East Coast and then back home on the West Coast. So like yeah, August is rough. There's too much shit happening in August. So I don't know if I can swing that like funds wise. Um, you know about the virtual live calendar? I do not know what that is. Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. There's like a website that tracks all the VTuber lives and stuff. I do know about that. Yeah. I think next for next Japan trips, I will look at that and see. Um, I think I have it bookmarked. I'll use that for my next Japan trip. See what's going on. put the system of it down 2 weeks later. Yeah, it's like yeah, we're in the full midst of con season. AX is next week already. I'm leaving for AX in like 3 days. But I just got back from OffKai. Um, so then nothing until isn't Awa at like Christmas time this year? Like on the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd. Um, yeah, I think flights will be expensive. I don't know if I could do Awa this year. AFO will be your first ever holo concert in person. Well, I mean, there's no better time to start than now. Like, because the concert quality just keeps getting better over time. Like, Connect the World to Breaking Dimensions was like a huge jump in quality, so I think AFO will be even better. So, get excited. The normal place is under renovation. Oh, right, it was at a different con center last year, huh? Oh yeah, it's a little awkward. What can you do, I guess? Uh, Cloud Fairy, hello. First stream? Yes. For the first of, and possibly the last, depending on how this goes. Um, oh, and then Mio's, yeah, we're talking about solo lives. Mio's solo live is in September. We definitely tune in for more con and retro stories from me in the future. Yeah, I mean, I can see it because I have a honestly I have so much to talk about from like um all the other cons I went to because I went to in 2024 I went to two events. I went to Connect the World and Breaker XXX. In 2024, I went to 10 events total, and then in this one I'm at like six. It'll be seven next week, so I have like absolute fuck ton of stories from all the different conventions. And like I tweeted about like some of them, but you can't cover everything. There's so many like funny little things that happened. Not all of them. 24, 25, the GA World Congress Center, or 2023 is somewhere else. Yeah, was it isn't like the one that moved too bigger or something? It was very large, like absolutely. They were not even using like all the halls. I think absolutely massive. Uh, the exchange was not as hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, just check out her last stream for that. She talked all about it. There's nothing more for me to say. The saying, oh yes, Mio's still alive. I probably will not go to that. Um, yeah, I have to like, I have to be very, what's the word? I can only go to Japan so many times in a year, so like I would prioritize Kanata over Mio, but like I said, Kanata is like hard to do. So I'm just I'm just hoping for a Toa Live, honestly. Like he's released, you know, a couple originals, just like, you know, we could be leaning towards something. Like it's been so long since Aster. That was 2023. And we're what, 2 years? 2 years out? Like I think about how long it took Watame to get here second. And Okayu got here second after like 2 years. So I think we're due for another Toa Live. What do you guys think? Um, so obviously if that happens, I will be forced to lock in, like no matter what. Um, here's to hoping. We had Toa second live this year. But I do not know when my next Japan trip will be. I do ideally want to go like once a year, like between phases. In 2023, I went October. 2024, I went in November for Suisei. Um, this year there is Vispo Fez, so I might go for that because they're doing a whole um like a concert stage as well. So I would definitely love to go to that. So if like we get like a holo event that like happens to line up with that in November, that would be ideal. Uh, much love to you for all the energy and hype of your Oshis. Real treat seeing it happen live in action off Kai. Yeah, thank you. I try. I do my best, but I was really knocked out after off Kai. Uh, gotta pray I can lock in either Mia's live or get lucky in Hime Hina's lottery. Yeah, I saw Hime Hina um this year at Feds. They were really good. It was the like sixth anniversary, the best 20. Um, and like they just kept going, like singing and dancing like the whole time. Like they're definitely like they're real pros. Like and the production quality was like, really good. So I hope we can get like all the concerts to that level and length. It was like 3.5 hours long. It's a long ass. Even the encore was like 40 minutes. They just kept going. So yeah, I wish you luck with the lotteries. Uh, wish you knew more Kayaniks like Himehina. Yeah, I feel like they're not. They don't have like a huge English fan base. But they're out there. Some of my friends, I actually have a decent amount of friends that like Kamisubaki. I watched one of their lives. It's pretty good. Yeah, but OffKai was honestly very tiring. Not so much for like cheering a lot or like screaming, but my voice was more worn out just by like constantly talking to people for like 4 days straight. Because like you walk everywhere you walk, there's you just constantly run into people you meet, and so you want stop, catch up, how they're doing, talking about what's happening. Like you move on, and then oh, there's someone that recognizes me, stops me, and I talk to them for a bit. And then whenever I'm waiting somewhere, I'm talking to the people that are like next to me in line. So literally um just constantly talking. was the whole weekend. It really wore out my voice. You ever got to convention? Yeah. I mean, honestly, like if there's like a place where everyone gathered not to do anything, but like just to hang out, it would still be like half the fun of the convention. On your mind, such a blur. Yeah, it went by. Yeah, it went by really fast. Like in the moment, I feel like on like Thursday, Friday, it was like it was going kind of slowly, but then on Saturday, it's like you do some stuff, and then suddenly like you have to laugh OffKai live, and then there's only one day after that. You know, it always. I think cons always feel slow at the beginning. Like, oh yes, I have plenty of time to like properly absorb everything, and then suddenly you're at the end, and then you have to like say goodbye to everyone. Um, and then it's just over, and then you're just left there like, damn, this is over now until the next time. You had a meet and greet every 30 minutes. Yeah, weren't there like 700 meet and greets or something? Like, that's insane. I think I only did like three, well, technically four, but two of them were the same person. He came out on Wednesday. Yeah, I came in like kind of early-ish on Thursday. Yeah, first ones plus the booth ones, because there's so many different booths. Like it used to be like I felt like last year there weren't that many booths during meet and greets, but this year there's so many. Yeah, because yeah, most bars do one every hour. And the Vaso people, and like Kawa Entertainment. You had the I don't know. There's like three more in the like vendors hall, and then yeah, oh yeah, the Ocean Spark, and then you had all the ones in the industry hall too, and then you had all the robots. I swear they had like five, like the YouTuber like research group. They had like five robots going at the same time. Because we were looking for like the Nana robot, and then is Toa still your Sayoshi? Yes. We were looking at the Nana robot, and um, in like the vendor's hall, and then I go up. I'd be like, see a robot. I was like, oh, is that it? No, it's a different VTuber. And then I walk to the next aisle. There's another robot. I'm like, is that it? No, that's a different one. Um, and then yeah, there's like four there, and then there's like another one in the industry hall. And I'm like, how do they have this many robots all going at the same time? And if they swap it out every hour, like that probably contributed a lot to the count. Just the VTuber research group because they had so many running at the same time. Oh, and the people iPad. Yeah, I watched by so many VTubers on iPads. I like did not recognize at all. But they're just walking around the convention like normal. For Osaka Ray, it's supposed to be a mini and greet, but it became a booth concert instead. What company was that? Um, who was it that did it? Was that the Oshi Spark? Or was that Bezo that did Osaka Ray? Aegis Link. Okay. Reika was doing okay. What do you mean, like with her model? Did like Wotagate animations on her model? Oh, that's super cute. Yeah, I've seen I remember when they like their clips and stuff were blowing up on Twitter. I was like very wholesome. She has an animation based. Oh, I still have not watched Oshinoko, but I feel like I've seen the scene. You guys were doing what again in the back while they were singing? Nice. Wait, was that the industry hall or the vendors hall? The industry hall was actually both the halls were very packed, so I don't even know how you had room to do that, honestly. Industry hall in the front. Okay, yeah, I guess there's a little more room in the front. But yeah, I actually did not do any official meet and greets. Um, last time when you walk in, you're what's on the right side of the screen. So I did zero official meet and greets, even though I got a double rainbow badge, so that I could um just like be in the front easier. Because last year I was first one to line up for OffKai Live. Well, I wasn't the first one to line up because a bunch of us all line up at the same time. But I was the first one in line. But even then, I still had to sit like 4 rows back because like the front 3 rows are all um, reserved. So this year I was like, okay, we'll get the double rainbow so that like I can sit in like those reserved seats. Even though it worked out differently this year because they didn't have like whole rows. It was just you just get let in first, and like if the double rainbows, it's like supporters don't fill up like the front seats, and the people that come in after can sit in those seats. But there were still some reserved seats, but those were like only for um whales and giga chads. Because the way the whales and giga chads worked, I think is like you get a guaranteed front seat even if you come in late. So, like they had a certain amount of reserved seats so that if like all the whales and giga chads showed up like late, they would still be like guaranteed a seat, no matter what. So it worked. Yeah. So the double rainbow didn't work exactly how like it did last year, but it still pretty much did what I wanted. That's front row for your Oshis and V4 Mirai. Uh, yeah, that was. How did I get there? Oh yeah, I think I just walked in. No, for V4 Mirai. Yeah. Um. Well, I'm trying to remember which. No, that's a the V4 Mirai. I don't remember how I got to the front of that. No, I was thinking of the Doki Bird panel. No, no, I think it was the same thing for both. For V4 Mirai, I literally walked up like immediately after they had no, I walked up like as they were letting all like supporters in. So like, I see the last one's trailing in, and then I'm like walking up, and I'm like flashing my double rainbow badge, like to walk in, and then like immediately after I walked in, then they let in the general line. I literally just happened to get there like at the perfect timing, and I just walked up, and then right to the front row with their seats. So the double rainbow was kind of like a cheat code for the whole weekend. Um, like I remember like I was sitting on the front and I'm like talking to people next to me and I'm like, this feels like I don't know, this feels like cheating. Like it's legitimately like pay to win. You cheat code as a volunteer. Another way to do it. And the lines were crazy. Yeah, like especially like the OffKai Live line and some of the main panel lines, like the Doki Bird one. Like they filled up like that whole area in front of the main stage, and then like the whole area, like the entire hallway, like on the other side as well. Like an absurd amount of people. It's don't Liang's devious me. I will see you at AX though, Black. Yeah, they had like the different colored wristbands, which is because like I guess they literally with not room to line up everybody at once for OffKai Live. Like there literally just would not be room. So I think that's why they had to do the wristband. Got notification. Even though my phone is my camera, I can still use it. It feels funny. Oh, it's just wiki. You were in the head of the fourth general line? Like you mean like the fourth color of wristband? Yeah, the wristbands for the meet and greet, that is like kind of how you have to do it. Like having it in a separate area, I think was good because like it just would not work if we had that line actually coming from the booth. Oh, the fourth line in the first color. Okay, yeah. But the way they did OffKai Live was like very different. So I walk in and like I did not expect a huge standing area. So yeah, it's definitely very different. So it was it's like a lot of people that come in like wouldn't want to stand, they would sit down. So people later have like a decent chance of getting up closer. Re-entry policy was pretty lax. Yeah, yeah, think it was good. I did not end up uh re-entering at all, but I think yeah, the wristbands definitely worked out. Dead on my feet. Yes, me too. Um, like my feet. By the time I got to like the end of OKL, like my feet hurt so much just from like walking the whole time, and I think that was the night I didn't get much sleep. I think that contributed to like my feet hurting a lot. Like they were in pain, dude. It was bad. I think how people could sit in the back and watch the small side screens. Yeah, like I feel like if you're gonna watch the side screen, like just watch the stream. It's basically the same. You walk 25 miles. Man, I kind of wish I had tracked how much I walked just for fun. I imagine it was a very large amount. Um. Oh yeah, I was talking about meet and greets. I got no official meet and greets. Um. Like Double Rainbow gets you like there's like a priority pool. Uh, it did not do shit for me. Because I put as my first choice, put Doki Bird, and all of hers, like I didn't get it. So like more people put Doki Bird as number one. than like the amount they give out. I don't know what percentage they give out, whether it's like 20 or 30, but I think there's like how many supporters were there? Like 200, 150, 200, 50 people. Like one-fourth of the supporters put Dogi Bird as number one, and some people didn't get it. So I don't know exactly like how unlucky I was to not get Dogi Bird, but I did not get Dogi Bird. And then for my second choice, I put Ayami, and all of hers also ran out in the first round, so I had zero chance for that. And then for third, I put Michi, but I think all hers ran out by the second round, so I had zero chance for that. And then I think for fourth, I just put Rin. She was only like $10, and I did not get that either. And I did not do a fifth because there was like I couldn't really think of like a fifth um person that like I wanted to meet that much. I was honestly hoping Najira would have a meet and greet from Bispo, but they did not have meet and greets. So I don't know. What can you do? You got to say hi to Ayami when she was holding the end of the line. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like got to talk to her for a bit, like at the booth. Um, that was cool. But I don't think I was only at that booth for like 30 seconds total. So yeah, Double Rainbow did not get me any meet and greets. It was very sad. Um, I've yet to have a Doki Bird meeting. I'll get one of these. She does like 10 cons every. I'm sure I'll get another chance. Um, well, the original plan was to go like the Twitter interacts between me and not yes. Watched on a stream. She talked all about it. You want three, but all for V4 Mirai? Just for Laude ones for Booth. Oh yeah. I did not like properly check all the meet and greet booths, so like I didn't know that uh Navina Nova, aka Nano, was doing a meet and greet with Kava Entertainment. Like I only found out after. So I would have done that. And I could have done that. It was at a time that like I could have gone to, but I don't know. I did not do my research properly. I didn't like check. I didn't check. I did not check every VTuber I follow, and it did not. For some reason, it did not come across on my Twitter timeline. I did still do three, well, 3/4 meet and greets. So I'm still satisfied with like the meet and greets at the event. I just didn't get in any of the official ones. So the original plan was to like go chronologically through OffKai, but I've already been I've already been happy for an entire hour, and we have not even started at the beginning. Ava Avano Anna Nova no, Navina Nova Navi yes, but she's called Nano. She's a ex Kawaii project. Um, yeah, I guess probably we should start at the beginning. Um, I arrived to whenever you spotted me, it was like I was rushing to an event. I either stopped or just gently strolling. Well, I wasn't like, yeah, I didn't have to rush too often. I think the only time I actually only had to like run slash jog like one time, and that was on Sunday to try and get first for the really meet and greet. Because I like walked in right as the con opened, so I was like running to the hall to get in there like first. And then I rolled up to like support line for industry hall like right before they let us in. Like 5 seconds later, they're like, "Oh, you guys can go in now." So then I walked in. But other than that, I was like, I did not really have to rush anywhere. Oh, except the other one was the well V Dare. Like I could have rushed, but like it wouldn't. I was already only catching the last 10 minutes. It wouldn't have made a difference. Happy to see you and sit near to you at the Beast for Ian panel. Yes. Yeah, I'm really glad they had Beastbo this year. Um, I was like dead tired during that panel though, so I was kind of low energy. What Beastbo girls do I watch? I Oshi Jirai Jisaki from Beastbo Ian. Um, she is very brain rotted. It's the best way to describe her. Like imagine like Biju, but like turn the girl failure up to 11. That's Kira. But she is like a gamer. She is a skilled gamer. For JP, I watched like I watched like a few of them. I watched like Benny, Sumire. Mostly 'cause I don't watch too many streams of the um JP girls. I watch a lot of clips like Benny, Sumire, um, Hinano, Met, Ramune, Akarin, Nazuna, Suna, well, Yuhi. Yeah, but I don't Oshi any of the Peaceful JP girls, but I do enjoy them a lot. But Ian got me. She pulled me in. About a Beast keyboard? Yeah, I feel like I, about a keyboard. I feel like I would just get it dirty. I don't know. Uh, like I know Sakana keyboard for sale right now. It's like $200, and like would I ever actually use it? I'd be scared of getting it dirty. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. Hey Link, thanks for being out there. It's nice knowing there's someone out there who follows more VTubers than I do. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I follow like a good amount, but there's definitely people that follow like a greater like quantity. Like I'm sure Cloudberry over here follows like a greater like a greater number of different VTubers than me. Like I'm already like stretched to the gills with like 14 Oshis right now, and then there's like another like why you? Because I don't know. I feel like I see you on Twitter replying to like random VTubers all the time. Like I'm still in like my branching out phase from like Hololive. So I was like almost entirely Hololive for like maybe a couple years, and then I started branching out into more companies and indies, and then I started watching more like smaller indies recently. Thanks for calling them random. Well, okay, if I don't know them, they're random. I don't mean that as like derogatory. YouTube has figured out you don't watch any 3D people and only recommends JPV singers and indies. Um, yeah, I mean, algorithms are generally good at like recommending you want. Like I also like get recommended JPV singers a lot, just completely randomly. I'll check them out. Um, I keep finding new ones. I found I've been listening to Utano. Um, what's her name? Well, let me. There's a lot of Utanos. Hold on. Oh shit, Saba's doing karaoke right now? Oh fuck. I thought she would stream later. Oh, she started at the same time as me. Oh shit. Damn it. I was trying not to overlap with her, but I did not like I didn't see a waiting room last night. Damn it. What if I just end the stream right now? No, I can play it. I can listen to it while I have desktop audio muted. I can listen to her. All right. What's it? Let me scroll all the way down my fucking subscriptions. This girl, Utano channel. Shiratama Utano. I've been watching her. She's cracked. Was it waiting room? Okay, yeah, I didn't look. Cause like I would expect her to stream at like 5 p.m., right? So like I didn't want to stream at the same time as her, partially because I want to watch it, but also because like I'm sure like literally everyone is me watching that instead of me. So oh well, it is what it is. Oh no, my my thing. Okay, does my mic suddenly sound much worse? My AirPod died. No, does it sound the same? Okay, because when I was listening to it back, like this is just my webcam mic up here. It sounded like much worse than the AirPod mic. Little less, but about the same. Okay, I'll probably have to get like an actual decent mic. Wait, but now I can't. Okay, the mic is fine, but I still can't hear the karaoke. Let me swap the other one. Unless that one's also dead. Let me see. You're listening in your car? How are you typing in the chat so much? Are you using text to speech? Oh, there it goes. Back. Okay, I'm listening to Saba on my left ear. Oh, it's giving me a warning. What is this? The stream? Ah, died. It worked for like 10 seconds. That's so sad. Okay, why is OBS giving me a warning? Its bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Can I change that? Open widget. Suggestion. How do I change that? It just, I think it's just the quality of the camera and the mic are too low. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I'll look into it later, I guess. No, I mean, if it sounds fine on your end, it's just saying my bitrate is low. Oh, oh no, it's giving me another warning. Stop. Okay. Well, that's cooked. These AirPods are broken. It's like the kind where like you have to push up against the plug on it like a certain way for it to charge. I have to like wrap it or wrap like the cord around and like wedge it under something. Hard to charge this shit. And because I lost these are my backup. These are my old AirPods. Um, because I lost my other AirPods at OffKai. Like I have no backup. Um, yeah. Okay, guys. I think this is a very good. Yeah, it was in the backpack. I'm pretty sure that was one of the things in the backpack. Um, but yeah, I think this is a good test. Uh, we're gonna end it here because we just so happen to have passed the hour mark, and totally not because I want to listen to Saba's karaoke. Uh, priorities, am I right? Okay, we'll probably do uh talk about recapping Offka episode for real, like I don't know, tomorrow or something. Um, yeah, don't yeah, I know, right? You guys get it, right? Because this is not like a VTuber stream where it's like, oh, we should be watching me over other people, right? No, this is a VTuber fan stream where it's like we both we both have like bigger priorities right now, right? Like we know what's up. Like we're on the same page here. Can't wait for a race. You have four streams going, and I used to do that, but like I don't know. I I find it easier just I usually will just pick one unless it's like I'll have like a karaoke and like a chatting stream at the same time. I'll often do that, but if it's like multiple like karaoke and like gaming streams, no, no, I'll sorry, not a karaoke chatting. I'll have like a karaoke stream, like a gaming stream. Like if someone's like playing a game, like Ellen Ring for like 8 hours or whatever, have karaoke in the back, and then you like you're you're focusing, you're listening on the karaoke, and you can focus like what you're looking at on the game. If it's like a karaoke and a Zatsu, it's really hard to like swap between them. Um, and there was like different games, like you can only focus on one. So it was like an audio and like a visual stream. You do it in parallel, but usually I'll just pick one. I find my stream watching is like more enhanced when I pick one and I'm just like completely focused on that. It's like fully taking all in. We're gonna work out with 3 Zatsu. Yeah, okay, maybe that's just your brain can handle that. I'm happy for you. I can't do that. Like even if I try to like scroll Twitter while listening to a stream, which I do way too often, I'll just completely like tune out the stream and I'll be like, oh shit, like what am I even watching the stream for? I don't understand anything that just happened. That is a wild flex, right? He's flexing on us. The first minute of the stream doesn't exist. No, this is like very surprisingly not scuffed. Um, I'm proud of myself. Are you guys proud of me? Except for this. Watch, if I move this way, the fucking text goes over my face. I need to stop doing that. um, yeah. Okay. I was also like unsure at the beginning, but once I got to yapping, I don't know. I guess I'm also a yapper as well. I say it went well for a test run. Um, I do not have an outro or outro screen or anything other than this. The only thing I have is I can swap between these two views. That's it. Okay. Uh, adios.